Baby, run that shit back. All right, Air Force One review. 3, 2, 1. Action. Hey, what's up, y'all? You already know who it is. It's your most favorite guy in the world. Favorite guy in the building. Hey, baby. I've been waiting for weeks to get these damn shoes, and they are finally here. The Travis Scott Air Force Ones Cactus Jacks from DH Gate. I know that with Air Force Ones in the Travis Scott variety and anything Travis Scott related, I already know and I already understand that these shoes are probably going to be worth big money bank. You know, these are going to be worth a lot of money. So I went on DH Gate. I wanted to grab the fly shoes that I thought was, you know, pretty decent. Of course, the Travis Scotts, they caught my eye. Before I even show the shoes off, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the price range. Price range when I bought these shoes was around $56. That much money for a pair of Travis Scott ones? Well, listen here, little Timmy, I'll be happy to explain. When you go on DH Gate, they got all different types of name brand clothing, shoes, purses, whatever the case may be. Anything high end, they got it on their end, on DH Gate, they got it on their side for a incredibly ridiculous cheap price. And of course, I took a look at the reviews and I took a look at the comments before picking up these shoes. Obviously, I wanted to see how they looked on foot, what other people felt about the shoes. I wanted to see before I went ahead and did it. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the shoe. If anybody knows correctly, I already ripped the packaging up. If you pay attention to my Instagram stories, yes, I definitely ripped that up. I was so ready. This is the bag that it came in. Of course, it came in this, you know, this little Nike bag, Nike DH Gate bag, whatever. So now let's get into the shoes. Boom! These are them. Travis Scott Air Force Ones Cactus Jacks. Normally, if anybody that be buying their shoes, of course, there was another pair of laces on them, but I said, or even wanting to record and said, you know what, let me get the cream white laces going in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, look pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The Nike looks centered and I don't know if y'all can see that, of course, but first thing that I noticed, like the bottom look real good. It's just like the feel of it doesn't feel like an Air Force One, but it still feel like an Air Force. The bottoms, they ain't as stiff as normal Air Force Ones, but these are pretty decent. The bottoms are decent. They're not like the same Air Force One bottoms hard as hell. Otherwise, these are real good. Of course, we're going to take a look at some of the downsides. Like, look, you got the paint right here. Doesn't exactly go completely straight. I don't know what was going on over here. They just said, oh, you know what? They just going to buy these. So that's just one of the downsides of these. So at the bottom, or in the back right here, this foot is perfectly aligned. Look at this one. This one's not exactly all that aligned. For this part right here, seems a little bit higher than what it was on this side. Of course, it's got a little bit of that lean to it. Kind of look like it's been sipping, but let's face it, if nobody's gonna be like paying attention to your feet hella hard, like, so this is the shoe. No, if anybody does that, you weirdo. I'm sorry. The Cactus Jack Air Force Ones quality is pretty decent. I do think that they could have done a little bit better in regards to like the toe part. This is supposed to be some type of specific leather and shit, right? So if I walk in these, I'm gonna have to crease them. So any of my Air Force One aficionados, if any of y'all know the sock method, you an OG, you understand what's going on. So, you know, we got to put the sock method in. But honestly, these are honestly really good looking. I do think that these do look good. Could they have been produced a little bit better? Yes, I'm not gonna lie. They definitely could have been produced a little bit better. Could they have been a little bit heavier like the initial Air Force One? Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, these are size 10. The Air Force Ones that I do have, they are a size 10 and a half. Like 1 minute my foot will end up fitting a size 10. Next thing you know, that fits an 11. That's besides the point. If you feel like you want to get you some Travis Scott DH Gate bought Air Force Ones, if you feel like you want to cop them, you know, just to kind of get the feel of what it would feel like to be wearing a Travis Scott shoe, which is low-key what I'm doing. Getting these from DH Gate, here's my experience with ordering from DH Gate. Be quite honest, it's kind of trash. You want to get a response from the dude or the lady or whoever it is that you're trying to get shoes from. It takes them a minute to respond, I'm not gonna lie. Shipping, it took about 2 weeks. I was waiting on these mad impatiently on top of my 4YE do-rag. Someone tell Jay and Trey Richard that I'm trying to model they do-rags. What? But anyways, yeah, Travis Scott Air Force Ones from DH Gate. I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. I'm about to give y'all an on-foot look in a minute. I can rate these an 8 out of 10 because of the simple fact that I'm not going to be one of the that's like, oh, well, whoopty-woo-woo-wop, I need this and I need that. No, absolutely. That's not gonna be me. I'm going to be the one that rocks what I like. And if you want to say that my fake, okay, call fake. That just means that you ain't got time in your day to do anything that you love, but I'm doing it. Anyways, I'm about to give y'all the on foot. It's Baze, baby, your most favorite guy in the world. Love y'all. Travis Scott.
Yeah, I treat a shorty like dust in the wind. All I'm trying to do is win. Gotta go get it. I don't need these bitches cause it's my money they gon' spend. Said she need 40. Don't call me daddy like we was on Maury. You want some time while I'm on my grind? No, I will not copy a foreign. Yeah. I treat a shorty like dust in the wind. All I'm trying to do is win.